Ladies and gentlemen, I was talking about savings for Christmas, but my gadget is telling me I should save for something more, something before Christmas. Now, welcome back to my channel, Parenting Conundrums. My last video, of which this is now a continuation of, I decided that last part, what I back it, so that I will look back at it and say, indeed, my equipment has improved. So we are back to talk about Christmas in January. So where were we? Saving. We are saving for many more things than Christmas, isn't it? So I'm not just saying that we forget about everything else and then save for Christmas. I'm just saying the fact that we are moving out of the Christmas season, like the feeling, the holiday feeling, getting back to work, manenos, is kind of fading, but we have lessons. There are lessons to be learned. So did you overspend? Did you underspend? Were there things that cropped up? Were there things the children wanted? Were there things you wanted? Is there an ideal Christmas in your mind? So that's why I was talking about saving before my gadget decided to show up on me. Anyway, so let me finish on the aspect of saving. Please look into saving options whereby you're saving up for Christmas. And I was saying, you can even save, if you're saving 1,000 per month, you will have 12,000. So even look, what did you spend on? What do you, like, what is it called? Non-negotiable. Like what, if you are to be on lockdown, I'm hoping that that doesn't happen again. But if you are to stay home, just in case you're told to stay home, or if you're to have the ideal Christmas, whether you traveled or not, what are these non-negotiables and how much do you need? So that's when you will know, do I save 1,000? Do I save 2,000? Do I save 3,000? And then where am I getting that? Yes, also save up for other things. If you're moving house, there's even school fees. The principle why I'm saying this in January is I learned from Centonomy and also from Caroline Mutuku. Those are two okay, there's an institution and a brand. Yes, she's a brand, Caroline Mutuku. There's this aspect of birthdays are not a surprise. Christmas is not a surprise. School fees, if you have children, should not be a surprise. So it should not be catching you off guard. I'm not saying you shoot yourself in the foot or you go hungry because you're saving for Christmas. It is, can you, if your child's birthday, I know they are January babies, I apologize. I have a brother who he's a January baby. Tunamnunulia mkate, tunaeka candles. In advance, nimeshakwambia. So by the time you are looking at, if your child's birthday is coming up, there's Christmas coming up, how do you start saving for that? So even as I'm talking about Christmas in January, I am letting you know, it should not be a surprise that you will spend money in Christmas. Something happens. Unajiambia mimi ni yule mse. I am that person. Direct translation. But something happens. Either it's your child who looks at you with doughy eyes like, and you're like, okay, sawa. There's a deal that comes and maybe it's like saying now or never, there are sales. So basically what happens in December is you will start spending. Are there decorations you want? Great. Is it the tree? Great. How much did you see it being cost? So even before the decorations come down, maybe they already have, but you can go and see, what did you see? What did you love? What did the children love? And how do you start saving up for it? Are we understanding that part? So even as for me, right now, I need to go to I will look at a budget and say, okay, YouTube vlogging, is it YouTube? Vlogging equipment. And then I find out how much they cost. And then I see how much I can save up and then buy that thing. So for me today, even with the shenanigans of the equipment and everything, which just made this video emphasized the point of saving up to buy the things that you want. I am letting you know right now in January, yes, it's crazy. Yes, we are looking at school fees and everything, but as you're doing your resolutions, as you're doing your goals, as you're doing your plans, whatever you may phrase them as, sit down, have a conversation with your children too, because another thing I realized is whatever, and I know I said this in the previous video, but it also played out again over the holidays, is whatever may be fantastic for you as an adult, like way Christmas imebamba, way good vibes hashtag and all that, may not be what the children want. Because I remember for me, there was a point where we were traveling, and I wanted to be out and about, but the boys, there's a point where they really wanted to be in the swimming pool, like swimming pool. So there's, what do the children want? And that's why I keep saying, please, kuwa na mkutano na watoto. Sit down and say, by the way, I know it's long and everything, but can we dissect? Can we look into how was it? What would you like for? And then how do we save? Because how do you teach them financial literacy? They start saving up. And this still applies to birthdays. This still applies to anniversaries. This still applies to everything else. So for me, it was supposed to be short and brief, but this gadget decided that I make 2 videos because the psych that I had in the first one, I could not duplicate again. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I shall try my level best. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Faith Motegi, counseling psychologist, child psychologist, parenting coach, teacher anti-faith, Sunday school teacher. What else have I? Designated cake matron in family events. We shall get to know more about myself, but more so about this parenting journey. So, from me, in this cape that needs to be put back in the box until Christmas, Merry Christmas in January, tuonane in other mtandaos, and I'm hoping that this content that I share here is helpful. If you find it helpful, kindly share it with somebody else, because indeed it will cause a ripple effect of positivity, and if you know better, you do better. And I believe that's how we need to get this January. Sion January, nimekata. I have refused that title. We start off this year on a good note. Okay? So see you soon. I am going to secure my tools and my finances. See you soon. Bye-bye.